Oh, we're back? Sorry. You know how it is, you just get lost in the music. Awesome. So now we have done a few vocal exercises, but do you see how they're demanding in the way they must be approached, and they must be approached with just consistency of moving the air. We don't want our air to be stuck. You notice everything is flow, everything is rhythmic, everything is coordinating. Whether you know it or not, this little thing that we were doing here, this is part of breakdancing. Really? How so? Well, in breakdancing, there's this ticking, right? Right? Where you feel this tick, 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 tick. Well, I've learned to be able to do that with my muscles here. That's what I'm training you to do, which will make you quicker and faster. Jeet, Kinetics, moving quicker. And so when I take this exercise, that's what I'm doing, I'm ticking. Because eventually we're going to be moving that up into triplets and so forth like that. So it'll be... And again, I'm breathing louder so you can hear what I'm doing, but technically we don't want to be overly hard on our breathing. So that exercise, remember that exercise that we just did because it's a biggie. Now, we're going to coordinate this exercise with la, right? The la. The tip of the tongue begins with the gum and teeth meet at the top, and it comes down to where the gum and teeth meet at the bottom. Did you get all that? Yeah. Tip of the tongue begins with the gum and teeth meet at the top, and it comes down to where the gum and teeth meet at the bottom, on the la. Like this. And notice when I do la, la, right? When I do that, I don't do this now. Listen. La. Do you hear the difference with that? That's not a true vibrato, and that is very throaty. La. There I'm releasing the air. Did you hear it? Good. That's what you want to go after. The body, again, I reiterate that the body, when it wants to make a volume louder than what we normally speak, the body wants to do, it wants to clamp down. It's just what it naturally does. Here we're asking the body now to let go. Let the release happen because it's important. So a couple of things here though. The tip of the tongue is important. It must start where the gum and teeth meet at the top. I've seen where people have done, where they pulled the tongue out. I don't want to do that. It causes stress, number one, I can feel it in my larynx and stuff like that. I mean, if you're doing it as a muscle stretch, okay, maybe, but as a technical thing to do when you're singing live, I wouldn't want to be sticking my tongue out like that. I mean, you're singing like that, people are like, why are you sticking your tongue out now? But you get what I'm saying. I'm being a little more exaggerated there. But when we do this, we're creating independency of tongue and jaw. That's what we want to do. My jaw does not have to necessarily move when my tongue moves. They don't have to be locked together. When my tongue moves, my jaw doesn't have to move, and so forth. You might find that if your jaw is moving on this, then hold your jaw with your thumb and index finger. La. So that way, your jaw is not going la, la, right? You want to keep it open and do it like 3 or 4 without closing your mouth. So for guys, la, la. So you see what I'm doing there? So I'm coordinating. La, la. So you see how my mouth stays open, comfortable, it's not tense, and my tongue is doing all the work, and the air is being released. The tongue gets out of the way quickly, moving quicker. All right, we don't want to be like la, la. Okay? So here we go. La. Ladies, that's the note you'll be starting on. La. Guys, that is the note you'll be starting on. Let me add, if you're younger and your voice has not completely dropped yet, I have seen that, your lowest note might be an E or an F if you're in your teens. If that's the case, start where you are comfortable at the moment on the low note that you're able to reach, okay? Okay, la, la, there we go. So I'm going to play it. Now you're going to come in, here we go. La, la. Keep it going. Making sure that tongue. Breath. Make sure you're coordinating the breath. Slow breath. That's it. Keep it going. Two more. Last one. Okay, so did you see when I did those two towards the end? Rhythmically, I was in sync. That's what I wanted you to grab and catch there. We always want to make sure we're in rhythm with the exercise that we're doing, with the song that we're singing. It is so important, okay? And again, flexibility of the tongue, letting the air flow. Do you notice I'm not doing very much, right? I'm not working very hard to get that sound. So that's what we want. We want you to be able to get the most out of your sound without having to feel like you have to fight for it. Okay, so keep working on that. Rewind this video, watch this video again, and I would watch them over and over. I would listen and think and over and over and over on vocal technique in order to become the singer that I wanted to become, and which then led to be the teacher that I am today. So do the work and you'll see some great fruit. All right, I'll see you in a moment on the next exercise.